EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, right away, they'll change the look. The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Slot man moves right. Here's Murray. Open man, here's Benson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
But like the play design there, they occupied the defense downfield. Everyone tried to account for someone, but unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield, and he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's 2nd down. You look at this Colt defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Pass complete there to Harrison. Now what a first down pickup of 8.
Green. Come back.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
On first down, it's Benson. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's exactly what you're looking for at the inside linebacker spot. Versatility. He can drop into coverage, or as he did on that last play, use his speed to get to the perimeter and knock the ball carrier for a loss.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
That's 1, 2, 2. Hey, Larry! Big Ace!
Murray now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Murray with it. Now the ball comes loose. And I think the offense got it back. Yes, they did. At the 2-yard line is where they'll have it. We hear them discuss red zone efficiency a lot, CD, and they almost gave that one up in the red zone. Luckily, they'll have another shot.
And you and I both know that every offensive coordinator, play caller in the league, they take particular delight in their red zone calls because those are the payoff ones. But you can't call a play if your team doesn't have the ball. Got to secure it.
Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
Omaha. 2-2-1.
Going for it. Here's Benson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey Benson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Colts, nothing.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Look at this Arizona defense. And they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now Jones. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. Greg George deep for Arizona. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Big Ace.
In motion is Dortch. From the gun, Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. This is taken in by McBride. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A huge play there for Arizona. 48 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throwing now is Murray. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey Benson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns.
The kick is good.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. The return is Doolin. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay popped.
And now off to the races, down the right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point just does sneak over the bar. And that'll make our score 14-7. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Murray going to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 2nd time he's fumbled in this game. Fortunate for him, this one goes out of bounds.
And the key for him now is how much equity have you built up with your coaching staff? How much equity have you built up with your team to continue to get opportunities? Fortunate that one went out of bounds, saved him from a turnover.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. To throw is Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, here's Benson. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Green.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Murray now. Now he's going to step up and run. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible.
There he goes, right side. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that touchdown is going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Now for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time and led to a score. Well, they've got it first and 10. Here now, second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Murray. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Cardinals.
Looking to throw. Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside. They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
In motion right, that's Harrison. Again, they'll throw in Murray.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
Omaha. What? Come back. Green.
Operating from the gun, Murray. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
At the 11-yard line.
Omaha.
Harrison will go in motion left.
Omaha.
Back to throw now on first down.
Murray now going to do it himself.
He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw. Murray. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And his kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll indeed start on the ground and run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7.
They run once more with Taylor. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. And now they'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And Unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
On third down, here's Taylor. Taking it right down Broadway. Jonathan Taylor, and he's in for the touchdown. Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So his big first half continues. His third touchdown already. They'll have to keep watch as this game goes along, how much they want to continue to ride him, because he could be on his way to a record-setting performance.
The try here for the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing Jones.
This one completes out of Pierce.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And some good acceleration as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 235 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Again, it's Taylor.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
19, Tiger, 19.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And here he'll be brought in a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Ran it 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
70 Lions. Go, Reed, go.
On the handoff, this is Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
Operating from the gun, Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Benson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now from Murray. Throwing quickly to Wilson. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture is now they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
back to throw. Murray. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw again. Man open, here's Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Touchdown. Zay Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cards are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And now off to the races, down the right side. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Colts strike quickly to take the lead here in the 4th. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. He's got this downfield to McBride. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards.
A gain of 43 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Close. Easy. Hey, shit. Biggest. 2.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Goes right back to McBride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Murray changing the play.
First down, Cardinals.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Colts 4-yard line.
Green. Hey, Ace.
Harrison will go in motion left.
2.
Throwing again, Murray. And it's caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Go on it. Swim.
Murray on the sneak. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. Murray keeps it himself. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively. Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in, and they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Second down, goal to go.
Sit. 2-2. Omaha. Sit.
Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth-quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for two, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. They'll come up first and 10 here. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
At the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
A big play here. 3rd and 2. To throw is Jones. That's complete to Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Brandon's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. Now again to Taylor. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Here's 2nd down. Jones. Now he's going to step up and run. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. Jones. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This is 1st and 10.
To throw is Murray. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
And that won't help much. Only a yard on 1st down.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Here comes 2nd down.
Murray to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Boss. Empty. I know sauce.
Back to throw. Murray.
That's caught by Wilson.
Final whistle blows, and we need some extra time here to decide who will be the victor.
60 minutes, just not enough some days to decide who's going to win the game.
And here in overtime, a quick reminder, the game no longer ends following an offensive touchdown on the opening drive. Both sides will have the chance to possess the ball unless there's a defensive touchdown. In that case, the game will end right there. So it's the Cardinals set to receive it. They'll look for a winning drive as we get this overtime period started. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Already know how it go. Already know I got to go. Running calling gotta go. You gotta go if you play you troll. Fresh is on the blow. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of seats on. Turning money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and down.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
They have fought hard to reach this point. They've got the ball first. Remember, though, even if they score, it would quiet this crowd, but it doesn't end the game. But a chance to put a solid drive together here and at least get 3 and hopefully for them a touchdown. And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Murray now going to do it himself.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey.
To throw, it's Murray.
Open man here is Benson.
No gain on the play. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing now is Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
In need of a 3rd and 10 conversion to keep this opening drive of OT alive. Murray to air it out again. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. They're going for it. It's Murray. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
5 yards on the play. And the Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Arizona.
Hey, Big Ace. Stop.
Here's Murray. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Boy, that's a tough one right there, CD. They fought back to tie it, to send it to overtime, had all the momentum, and then that interception.
That fighting spirit, those fighting plays that got them back into it, maybe a little too aggressive there, throwing the interception, and now they've opened the door to get beat by a field goal, coming back the other way.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Next score wins, but remember, this will be a tie if the period ends with no scoring as they work on 2nd down. Now it's Jones' turn in overtime. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime.
At the 45-yard line.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Well, a timeout called for by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. Now a timeout called for by the defense. So we'll take a break with them and be right back. So on is their kicker, and it's down to this. This to win it in overtime. And off the crossbar, and it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And we will play on here in overtime. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this is a pretty rare situation here, Charles. You get in overtime, neither team coming through with even a field goal on their first drive. So now, sudden death with the time remaining. Next score wins.
And now I would say that going at it might be a little bit easier for both teams now because they've eased into overtime. That first series broke everything on the line then. Now you've seen what a defense is throwing at you. You can make some adjustments, and all you need is 3 points to win it.
And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
And he got it. The kick is good. In overtime, he's able to split the uprights. And the Cardinals win it. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the fourth quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Arizona, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week.